Trouble Busters!
My name is Hikari, 24. I'm just an ordinary office worker. After graduating, I started working here at Trouble Trading. One day, when I arrived at the office, I received a message from my mother. Hikari, I'm sorry to call you during work. Your father passed away just now. After reading that shocking message, I was in a daze. Noticing that, the division manager, Mr. Hayakawa, called me.
Good morning, Hikari. Oh, hey, what happened? Are you alright? Hey.
Huh? Mr. Hayakawa! Good morning.
What's wrong? You're acting strange today.
Actually, I just got a message that my father passed away.
What?
I don't know what to do.
You should leave work early today and go to your father.
But there's plenty of work due today. I don't want to trouble others with more work.
Work is not as important as your father. There will be a substitute for work. Based on how you acted earlier, you liked your father, right?
Yes.
So I think you should leave work early and go to your father.
I'm very sorry. Thank you very much. Can I please leave work early?
No problem. You should hurry and go.
Thank you very much.
Also, you can have paid leave so you can stay by your family's side.
What? Really?
Of course. Just tell me how much time you need after things settle down.
Understood. Please, excuse me. Given permission to leave early and receive paid leave, I hurried and went to my father. I'm home. Dad? Dad? Hikari, welcome home. Your father's in that room. Dad. I was able to see my beloved father's face. He looked like he was smiling. It was very sudden. Right. Dad looks a bit like he's smiling. He's probably happy because you came. Right. I gazed at my dad while trying to prevent my tears from falling. After that, we made arrangements for the date of the funeral, and I contacted Mr. Hayakawa. Dear Mr. Hayakawa, thank you for today.
Don't worry about it.
About the paid leave, can I request 3 days off? I apologize for the inconvenience.
3 days? Understood. Leave it up to me.
Thank you very much. He responded quickly to my urgent request for paid leave. Because of that, I was able to concentrate on the funeral. It all happened so fast, but I was able to send my father off properly, so my mind was clear. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'll do my best. I have a fresh start. I slept early. The next day, I woke up early and went to work early, feeling the fresh breeze and sunlight on my face. But the moment I arrived at the office, I was attacked with negativity. It was early in the morning, but Chief Yashima was sleepily working. Good morning, Mr. Yashima.
Huh? Hikari, you're finally here.
I am very sorry to trouble you these past few days.
Right. I had to work overtime because of you.
What? You mean you haven't gone home since yesterday?
Whose fault do you think was it that I wasn't able to go home? Taking days off because of an old man? You're fired!
What? I didn't understand what was going on. Is it because I've been in this company for only 2 years? Did I do something wrong? Despite being in that situation, I tried to be calm, my heart shattered by Mr. Yashima's assumptions.
Didn't you hear me? I said you're fired!
I'm sorry. Did I trouble you that much because of me taking leave?
Whose fault do you think it is that I had to work overtime?
Is it my fault?
Your fault? Who else do you think it is? Yeah, young people nowadays lack comprehension.
I'm very sorry.
Okay. Now pack up your things and leave.
Suppressing my tears from falling, I packed my stuff. When I learned that the company president arrived, as a professional, I went to the president's office to greet him. Knock knock. Excuse me.
Yes. Hikari, it's you. I heard from Hayakawa. Are you alright to be working already? It must have been hard for you.
I'm fine, but the company...
The company? What about it?
The company doesn't need me, so I came to submit my letter of resignation.
What? What are you saying?
Because Mr. Yashima told me earlier that... I told the president exactly what Mr. Yashima told me. Then, with an angry tone, he said that it was Mr. Yajima's judgment. Now that I think about it, it's quite obvious. But I had a lot of guilt about not meeting the deadline despite getting paid leave. It was on short notice, so it was disappointing. I wasn't able to think clearly. As a result of telling the president about what Mr. Yajima told me, things took an unexpected turn.
How about you keep that letter of resignation for now?
Really?
Of course. Don't you like this company?
No, I like it here.
I heard from Hayakawa that you're always doing your best. The company will be at a loss if you go away. I will talk to Hayakawa about this, so if you're fine with it, could you please continue working as you always did?
Yes, I will do my best. I told the president and went back to my desk. On my way back to the department, I thought about what Mr. Yajima would say. Scared, I continued to walk, but with every step, I started to feel furious. Is it my fault that Mr. Yajima worked overtime? My work doesn't require that much time. I'm sure he's lying, and he vented his anger at me. I will never forgive him. Troublebuster. When I arrived at the department, Mr. Yajima talked to me.
Did you go home already?
I decided not to leave. How about you hurry up and go home instead?
What? I told you, you're fired. You're F-I-R-E-D.
The president told me that it was your decision. You told me earlier that I'm fired, so I went to the president's office to submit my letter of resignation.
What? Did you tell the president? What did he say?
He told me that it was your own decision.
Did he say something else?
Why are you working overtime? Is it because of me?
You're my subordinate. Are you going against me?
Not at all. I'm not a teenager going through puberty.
Are you saying that I'm a teenager going through puberty?
You're being too persistent. Enough is enough. In the middle of our fight, Mr. Hayakawa arrived at the office.
Hikari, Yajima.
Mr. Hayakawa.
Good morning, Mr. Hayakawa. I finished the documents, just in time for today's meeting.
Huh? I thought you were doing my job.
I did this and that too.
Yajima, is this the real reason why you worked overtime?
No, I had other things to do that I lost track of time.
You're lying. You're sleeping in the office, aren't you?
What? No,
Don't lie to me. You are. Also, regarding the papers, you said you worked overtime. I asked you to do that a week ago, right?
Right.
I got a call from the president and he told me about what you did to Hikari. Yajima, why did you say such a thing?
That's because...
Anyway, the president and I will talk to you about the whole story.
But...
They both went to a different room. I arranged my things to where they were and started working. Around lunchtime, they both came back. Yajima walked rapidly to me and said,
Hikari, I'm very sorry for what I did this morning.
No, it's fine. Why did you say I was fired?
To be honest, I haven't touched your work at all. I got frustrated at work and took it out on you.
You were so busy you had to work overtime, so you took it out on me?
The reason why I stayed at the office was that it was a hassle to go back home. I slept at the office. I am truly sorry.
Understood. The president and Mr. Hayakawa probably told him to tell me the truth and apologize. Because of this incident, Yajima's evaluation declined, and he became a regular employee. Everyone in the company who knew about the incident looked at him coldly, not to mention that he was the topic of gossip. In the end, he felt uncontrollable working in such an environment and resigned. I learned that if you take your anger out on other people just because your work is too busy, karma will get to you. I'm thinking of repaying the president and Mr. Hayakawa's help by working hard every day. That way, my father protecting me from above will probably be proud of me too. Troublebusters!